Hello, Jade here, and in this video I will be going over my efficient moss Azalea tree farm design. I know I posted another video today on a similar topic, although that one was focused on speed. While both are an improvement on speed and efficiency on the previous design, this one is more focused on efficiency. So let's get into the video. For the main unit of the farm, it takes a 5x9, 9 wide, 5 deep, and it is expandable pretty easily. Um, it produces one wood block every 3 to 4 bone meal pieces, and these are the items that you will need. Quick note real fast is that these items need to be able to stack up to 64, and you'll need a stack of temporary blocks. So let's go ahead and get started with the first 2 layers. With the first layer, what you want to do is go to the back left and 2 blocks away from the edge, 2 block gap away from the edge, and place a block. Any gray concrete that I'm using, it means this is the only part that you will need to build one time. Um, and the green block is for where the power source will be. The black concrete blocks will be the things that you do not need to worry about building again. I'll show you what I mean later. Anyway, so give a 2 block gap after this block and place down 3 gray concrete or whatever your block of choice is. And that is that first layer done. On to the next. The next layer starts with a comparator going inwards and your power supply block, and put a lever on the bottom and go ahead and flick it. Now you want to place a gray concrete, 2 redstone dust, a repeater on the normal tick. You don't need to bother with that. And just go ahead and place a block coming out of that. Come to the back of that comparator and place 2 blocks. Place 2 hoppers facing into each other on the edge. And from there, you'll need a temporary block and then 2 blocks forward. Another temporary block and 2 blocks like that. And that is that layer complete. For this next layer, what you will want to do is come back over to that green block and place a torch. Then redstone dust. And on top of this redstone dust, because it's easy to grab from there than the edge, you want to place a piston, a sticky piston. Then place an observer, and then another observer there. And you want to place another block there. From there, you want to go redstone dust, block, and block times 4. On the end here, go ahead and place a redstone torch, and here you will want to place repeaters and your blocks. Go ahead and get your dispenser there, or your dropper there, my bad, and a hopper facing into it. And you want to go ahead and fill that with 8 iron nuggets or your item of your choice. From the back of that, you want to place 3 redstone dust and 2 blocks coming off the side. And that is that layer complete. Quick note here is that this needed to have 1 iron nugget in it as well, and I simply forgot to put it. So, on to the next layer. This next layer is rather simple. What you just do is place redstone dust along the edges, or along that edge there. Place a target block there, and then 2 blocks over there against this raised piece, and then against this raised piece. Between, you want to place moss blocks, and you will want a dispenser facing inwards to this block. You place it on there, but if you were smart. If it'll let you place it for there. And then you'll want a hopper facing into that. And this will be the last of the light gray blocks, or the gray blocks. That will go there. And you will put a comparator here just so nothing falls in to that hopper. Okay, and that comparator there is important because otherwise things can fall in and it will mess up your system. But that's an easy fix if it does happen. Anyway, on to the next layer. Onto this next layer now, what we want to do is place a redstone dust there and then 2 solid blocks and then a slab. From there, what we will do is place a dispenser block facing inwards from here and here. On top of this dispenser, we will place a normal piston, and I like to place a wall here just to keep the mess kind of contained, but it is not necessary. From there, what you want to do is go back 2 blocks on all the dispensers, and after you go back 2 blocks on all the dispensers, you will want to place sticky pistons along those blocks. You also want to place a slab there, and then 2 solid blocks there. That is almost done for that layer. What you want to do is go ahead and place down wood blocks there. They do need to be some sort of wood block, some wood log. I like stripped birch, but just because it's easily visible, but you can go with whatever you wish. On to the next layer. For this next layer, what you'll want to do is place redstone down along these blocks and a solid block right there. There'll be another redstone dust there, which we can go ahead and do. And we will want to place hoppers going upwards like this. And here we will place another set of pistons, another set of, or sticky pistons, and another set of logs. And that is that layer complete. On to the next. Okay, next layer going forward is pretty similar. We just go place these pistons here, or these hoppers there, and then we build up the sticky pistons. More logs, and now in the back we will do solid blocks on the back of the stickies, and then non full blocks, we want to do slabs on the side. And that is that layer complete, and we just continue this upwards pretty much for 7 layers, or 7 layers total of the wood blocks. Now on this next layer, what you will want to do is, this is where another place where temporary blocks will be handy. You should want to probably put a few temporary blocks there. And we'll be building the next few layers up now. So we will want to place 2 layers of slabs like that. And then we can go ahead and get rid of these temporary blocks. We want to put redstone on top of them. From there, we want to go ahead and place our pistons. And our logs. And then our hoppers. And from there, we will want to place on the backs some solid blocks, and some slabs. The reason we put the slabs there is so that the hoppers do not get powered and items can flow through easily. There we go. And that is, up to this point, we are done. What you want to do now is place a hopper and 2 more, and just go outwards like this. You can have it split however you wish. I think in this one actually I have it splitting like so. And then you want to put some composters to reduce lag. Here you can also just have it be the bone meal inserts. That's pretty much where the bone meal goes in, and once this is full, that's when it'll grow. Before I talk about this, the exploding mechanism, the collecting mechanism, let me show you how it is expandable. For it to be expandable, all you really need to do is place a block there and a block here, and pretty much use 1 redstone dust and a repeater, and then you just hook it up to this side and it will work as expected. The only thing is, do be careful about putting these a little too close, otherwise the TNT will blow up the other TNT, or the timings could cause issues and move the TNT. But the complicated redstone part of this is not really difficult. Everything else, besides that, all you have to do is change this block out is just keep this block here and copy all the redstone that's on the red blocks, and then that will be it. So let me clean this up, and then we can go ahead and go on to the exploding mechanism. Okay, starting at the second level, what we want to do is come out 1 block and build from this moss block to this target block. Place down redstone here and a repeater, and then redstone here. What you'll want to do is place down 2 observers where the wood will be pushed over, and do the same over here. From there, what you want to do is build up an observer tower going up 12 blocks. Oh, I cannot place this final block. There we go. And that is that. Now we will get into how to build that and this. So what we want to do is we want to place a block right here and a block right here. Then place a comparator on top of that block. From there, what we will do is place a block here and a block there and a block coming out of the comparator, and 2 hoppers facing into each other with an iron nugget going between them. You will want to place a dropper right here with 4 iron nuggets and a hopper with 2 redstone comparators going into full blocks, and once again, just for lag and to make sure nothing else comes in, a composter on top. Then we want to place a redstone torch. From there, we will want to place a solid block, a torch, and then go out 4 blocks from there, so making 5. Then coming out another 4 blocks from there. Going the opposite direction, coming in 4 blocks from there, making it look like a edge of a 5x5, and putting redstone dust on top. And that is that layer done. Onto the explosives. With this, what you want to do is starting with the TNT dupers, and you can use normal block. You can use dispensers if you wish. I suggest using TNT dupers. but what you can use normal blocks, or you can use dispensers instead. Just make sure that the blocks come out into one spot. Anyway, what you want to do is place sticky pistons there and there, and then make an L with the uh, slime blocks, and then place a wall and do another L. Play underneath the walls, place TNT, and then a coral fan. On top of these slime blocks, go ahead and place your minecart and your detector rail. And underneath these TNT, I will not, once again, similar to the other video, I will be making a slightly different design than that one there because there is a better one. But you will want to place these these fence gates there. And then you will want to come back and place in glazed terracotta around here. And that is pretty much all you have to do. You can also put some glass here to ensure that it doesn't have any momentum to the side. After you place in the glass there, what you should do is go ahead and place in a T, an upside down T of obsidian, making the bottom block equal with that dispenser right there, or that wall. And while you do not have to do this, I find that it works better to keep the TNT from blowing up the items that the other ones pop off, by building a wall coming back 5 blocks from this and placing these in. This is not necessary, but this is something that I personally like to do, as it increases efficiency a little bit. Now this is done, and all you have to do is get yourself a lever or activate that, and now both can fire at the same time, and they'll always land in the same place. So that is the farm design done. If you enjoyed this tutorial or you found it useful, please give it a like, and if you like what you saw but you think there could be improvements, please let me know in the comments what I can improve. I don't do this kind of content frequently, and I would like to do better at it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.